So here's how you get a music video worthy skin contour, reverse contour, and highlight. So I have to do this to myself. If I can do this, so can any human being on this earth. Let's call one of my best friends and my makeup and hair guru, Vittorio. We need you on the line. I'm gonna say a little prayer and maybe he'll appear in my FaceTime. Dear makeup gods, please send me help. I need a full beat.
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh my God, yay! Did you hear my prayer?
I did. I'm here to answer your prayers. What song is this for?
Okay, it's a song called Since I Was Young that me and Rachel, my really good friend, we wrote together, and it's just like a nostalgic song about life. And I'm super excited because he's written for my project so many times. We wrote Woman and Resentment and so many songs together, but this is the first song we've written for his project that we're doing together.
Do you want to start with skin?
Yes, I just want to put something on my skin because this is like full naked skin. So,
okay,
like moisturizer?
Yeah, let's start off with skin prep, and then I think we can do like foundation, concealer, a bit of contour, highlight, and then some blush.
Amazing.
Yay!
Okay, I'm gonna start with my Augustinus Bader skin cream. I swear by this, it's so amazing.
Your skin already looks so gorgeous. Maybe for our foundation, we go with something on the sheer side.
Okay, cool. Because I want to do like where you can still see my freckles. So like, how do we get both where I can still show the natural beauty, but then also have it be like music video worthy?
Okay, I know exactly how to do that. Do you want to do a primer?
Yes. Priming Beauty Oil by Morphe.
Morphe. Mm-hmm.
And just put it everywhere?
Yeah.
So now I have moisturizer and then primer on top of the moisturizer. Is that how you would do it?
Yep.
Okay. Now, this is very daunting. So where do I begin?
Let's give your skin a little bit of coverage just to even out the tone without covering too much up. I included 2 of these guys. This is my current favorite.
Oh yeah,
foundation.
I love that. Okay, where is it in my box?
Yeah, it's in your box.
It's in my box. Okay.
So you take the big side and you kind of just like work it into the skin.
Like press in?
Yeah. Girl,
Okay.
you already look ready. It's so...
Okay, I'm ready. I'm so not ready. I want to learn how to contour the hell out of my face, actually.
Okay, well, that's the perfect segue then, because before doing concealer, after your foundation, I would go in with your contour.
All right, I got these going.
Yeah, so your cream contour options are a cool and a warm. For today's look, with what you're gonna do and what I have in my mind, I think we're gonna do cream contour, cool and warm along the jaw.
Okay.
And then just the warm one along the hairline. And then your nose and cheek contour are gonna be in powder after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So I have a more grayish, which is Effect 12 by Morphe, and then I have Effect 14, which is a little more bronzed.
That's exactly it.
Okay, so which one do I begin and where do I put it?
Honestly, I kind of like that taupey one first, and okay. I would etch out the jaw, and you're gonna blend it afterwards. So you can give yourself like a nice strong line. Feel like I'm doing your makeup.
Oh my God, fun. I wish you were. I feel like this looks crazy from my perspective, but how does it look on camera, most importantly?
It looks flawless on camera. Like now it doesn't look like makeup.
That's what we care about. I think that's the most confusing part, is that like on camera stuff is like you can just put on so much makeup and it like hides.
It does. You know that there's been moments you and I have gotten ready for a red carpet and we thought, we were like beat to the gods, and then we see like the Getty images afterwards and we're like, where the fuck is the makeup? You know?
For like 4 hours doing it. I know. It's so weird. My face just loves makeup.
Yeah. So, okay, from here I would take the warmer contour stick and hit the hairline a little bit. It's going to be like, you know when you get sun and the top of your forehead?
Yeah, and then you just kind of...
Yep, you buff it in. That's perfect for cream contouring.
Okay, cool. That's it?
Yeah. Yeah,
No
that's it.
cheekbone? Nothing?
We're going to do that with powder. So for now, at this point, I would love to see like a cream blush in action.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
This one is 8th Muse. This one's Velvet Melon.
I think that's the one.
That's like my boots. They're Velvet Melons. Okay.
Your hair's drying so nicely.
Thanks. It has nothing in it.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. Well, good thing because I don't know how to do hair. Where does this go?
Let's use a different brush, and like you could even use your fingers for this if you wanted. You know, you would smile and you would like. At this point, I would use a bit of concealer.
I have Beauty Light Wand,
highlighter,
Magic Away Liquid Concealer in 2 different colors.
Sweet. The darker of the two will be what we're using on you today.
Okay. To like go along with contour, so now you highlight where you want to like.
With you for today, I think it's gonna be like here, but not like too close to the eye. Kind of like you see where like there's like a little bit of dark. Yeah.
Well, don't ever want to look like I'm like covering up my face in a way that is like, because I like my freckles. I used to be like insecure about them because ever since my very first photo shoot ever, they would Photoshop them out. So I was like, oh, if you're Photoshopping that out, it must be like a mistake.
Right?
But now I love them. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, I feel like your freckles and your brows are just sort of like synonymous with who Kesha is. I think of like those freckles and those brows.
I think so too. Me too.
Yeah.
Like freckles I've embraced them, and then the brows, we will teach them our secrets.
We could give some stuff away, but I know you have some really exciting brow stuff coming up, and you can't talk about all of it yet. So don't.
Can't talk about all the brow things. So don't put it down my nose. I don't know why I want to, because I just don't want to. Okay. So that's where we're at so far.
This is giving me so much life.
Oh yay!
Like it looks so good.
If you approve, I approve.
So then, okay, from here, I feel like we can set it a little bit. Actually, so wait, grab that sponge again, and on the bigger side, give your forehead even a bit more blending. I just want that concealer to brighten, but not to cover, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I just wanted to see your freckles a tiny bit more. That's perfect. Let's set it.
Okay, so that would mean like a finishing powder. Here's a skin perfecting micro powder in 2 different shades. Charlotte Tilbury.
Yeah, let's do number 2 of the powder.
Okay, and then on a super fluffy brush.
I would actually, for this, use a medium brush so that you can like get under the eye, because it's going to be mostly like smaller areas. Let's see. I think you can go even smaller. Yeah.
These brushes are so fun. Okay, so how...
You just want to tap off the excess? Yeah.
And where do I put it on my face?
The hot spots would be like a little bit here. And use a light hand. You really don't want it to be too powdery.
So how does that look blended now?
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we use a little bit of contour from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette?
Yes.
Just to chisel out the cheeks and the nose a little bit.
I love a nose contour. It's such a guilty pleasure. I feel like it's like having dessert is like doing a nose contour. I don't know why.
Yeah. You know why? Because when you do it really, really well, it looks like you can hardly breathe. You're like,
yeah, it's like snatched.
That's exactly what we need.
So this is like one of our tried and true products we use all the time, the Kat Von D contour palette. So which shade do I start with?
do a little bit of that middle shade, not too much on the brush. You want to test it out on the back of your hand first. The whole idea of contouring when you're trying to snatch the face is to bring that line that's there naturally, just kind of like
up a touch.
yeah.
Oh yes. Give me a lift with a cream or a powder. Hell yeah. Is that up high enough?
And again, you want to keep, the placement is perfect. You just want to make sure that when you're putting it on, you almost want to hold it like so lightly, because it's like, like you can imitate me. Almost like, see how I have like my hand open and my pinky up like a delicate flower?
Beautiful, tiny, light, little baby flower rose petal on my little, tiny, delicate rose petal face.
Now tap, little tappies, little tippy tappies, just to, like get it put down. And you want to scooch it in even more.
Oh.
You're not following the bone, you're recreating it.
Oh, is that, wait, like there?
That's exactly it. And now, when you're moving up the nose, don't follow that bone. Go way closer to, way more in. Almost like the center of the nose, the lightest part, is going to be so skinny.
Do I go in more than that, or is that a good, like, a little line to start at?
I think that's a really good line. And you want to keep it really, like, in. Yeah.
It's so fun to just, like, play with makeup. You can change things around and then wipe it off.
No, it is really cool. So on the side that you started with, you'll just want to soften the line ever so slightly. Yeah, but on the outside.
Kind of bring it.
So you know that we're doing it. That's exactly it. Can you breathe? Oh my God. How do you?
I'm actually not breathing.
How do you breathe with that thing? It's so little.
Oh my God. It's tiny. It's a little.
Okay, one other thing with nose contour that I think could be really fun for us to do is if you contour right here really delicately, it lifts the nose a little.
Oh, let's lift her up. Like
so
here?
Delicately? Yeah, and then downward, yeah. You gotta be so careful with that one. And then blend a little. You can blend a little with something else, like a clean brush or like a sponge. Yeah.
Do I blend my nose? Like, how does that look on camera? Because in real life, I look crazy. But I'm shooting a video, so all that matters is how it looks on camera right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a delicate balance. I love the way it looks right now. You could blend that first side out just the tiniest bit more. Yeah. And then here's another cute little trick. Take that sponge that had your concealer on it. You're going to tighten it just ever so slightly more by putting concealer. You put it there, and then you kind of like...
Love that. Okay.
That is a snatched nose if I've ever seen one.
Oh my God, this is very exciting. And this is how you snatch a nose.
So, okay, with skin, there's only one thing left.
Okay. Wait, let me guess. We powdered, we snatched, we lifted, we highlight. We know we love a good highlight. I just don't know how you do it and where you put it. So now I get to learn.
So I would say that what you want to do first is put it on the back of your hand to make sure there's not too much on the applicator, just the right amount,
It's very juicy. Okay.
So you're going to apply maybe 2 or 3 dots in the highlight area. All highlighters are not created equal. Like a good glowy highlight is like part balm, part reflection. And sometimes those like chunky or like over glittery ones don't perform the same,
Well, it's not the same illusion, which by the way, I have glitter just like stuck to my face. I don't even know where it came from. Been in quarantine for like 2 months. Don't know where the glitter came from, but I have some on my forehead, so it's the way of life.
I don't think anybody watching this would be surprised to hear that there's residual fucking glitter always on you. So whatever's left on your finger, don't apply more. You can very, very delicately just do the tip of the nose and the Cupid's bow. Oh, fuck yeah. Ooh, right before we wrap up the skin, I have one more little makeup hack that we can use.
Tell me.
We're going to do a reverse contour underneath the cheek using that same Kat Von D palette.
Fun, a reverse contour.
So you're going to take a little bit of a lighter color and you're going to go right underneath. Yeah, so maybe that one all the way on. Yep, it has a little bit of like opacity, like it's not completely translucent, so you want to be really light-handed with it and take something like, do you remember before you found that really flat brush that was for chiseling?
Oh, this one.
Yeah. You'll check it out on the back of your hand to make sure it's like, you know, you're gonna go right underneath that contour and mostly like and then down a tiny bit.
Here.
Yeah, little stamps.
Is that too hard?
Yeah.
Or is that okay?
That's perfection. You're gonna do the same thing in a couple different reverse contour areas. So you're gonna do the other cheek, and then I think we can do like a little bit on the sides of the mouth, and then a teeny bit on the sides of the nose and under the eye, like a little highlighting. Yep.
Like that.
It's so good. I cannot believe the amount of things that you do during Glam. Like, we're talking physical therapy, vocal warm-up,
stretching,
like signing posters, trying to have like a conversation with me, having your mom around or your mother around sometimes too.
Hi, Mom. This is own job within itself, wrangling my mother.
So then, you're gonna take up that tiny bit more, and you're just gonna so lightly. Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay. Can you tell?
Yep. It's really supposed to be so subtle. It's supposed to really just look like you're adding the tiniest bit of light, you know?
Yeah. I'm like going really light-handed, and I just want to, because I don't want to mess everything up.
Yeah, well, that's the idea too. You know, you can really afford to mess things up when you're working with your creams and liquids. But then once you start getting into powders, you really you gotta tread a little lighter, you know. So
you can always add more. It's like smoking weed. You can always smoke more. Start small.
You can't. You don't have to smoke the whole joint right away.
So any more or no?
No, I think this is so fucking gorgeous.
So here is how to get a glow, a contour, a reverse contour, and a highlight, all worthy of a music video from at home with the help of my guru, beauty, and all things beautiful, Vittorio.